Hey guys, this is Void of Dust Gaming and today I am Batman. And this is one of the best Batman games I've ever played. I think there is some stuff that you could actually learn from it and I'm going quite mental. I'm killing everything over and over again and it's one of the Batman games where I was surprised how well Batman performs in the new meta. And that could be due to the new enchantment rule. I've adjusted a few things and I will provide you guys with all the important information in the description below, so check that out if you want to become a better Batman. So first of all, we are playing some kind of hybrid Batman. It's a little bit tanky, it's a little bit damaged, and that is, after this game, how I find Batman performs really well. So we start off at red, because we want to get the Spirit Sentinel over at blue. Nothing special. We have taken the stuff that's gonna punch enemies in the face as the first skill. Now we've got the Batarang, and we are just doing a normal jungle rotation here. Nothing special at first, and as you can see, Batman is quite mana hungry, so we take an approach at the blue buff as soon as possible, because we want to damage things straight into the face. I'm leveling up my 1 at first, and then I'm using my Batarang to get some life back, and now we can punish the enemy. That was a little bit wasted, there was nothing that could have stopped us from getting it, and now the mana regeneration sets in, but we use our other skill at first. Now look at this, this is gonna be super special. We're fighting both two of the best melee characters in the game, and because Ryoma decided to go back, that was a mistake, because luckily we get the ultimate, and by that we got the double kill, and that was ace. Like, little bit luck here, but then Ryoma was taking it back a little bit too much. If they both would have confronted me, that would have been my death, like for sure. So we're going for the Hermit selected, and the reason for that is we want to be as mobile as possible, and right now we see quite some push here at the bot lane, and we are just going in. I knew that this is not going to kill Telenas, but to keep her back a little bit and to threaten her is just something that you want to do. Wasted Batarang here, of course. Flash was ulting, so he was invincible. Nothing that I can do about it, and as soon as possible I switch back to my first item. Eventually should have gone for the upgrade here at first, but the Spear of Longinus is fair enough as well. And yeah, after we have done something, we're going straight back to rotation, and we are taking out ganks to see if there's something possible. Veda is really offensive here. There's not that much that we can do against it, but the Flash exposes himself a little bit too much, and that's another kill for us. 3 kills in the 3-minute mark. That's just great for Batman. I can't tell if he's still the ramp champion, like Batman was supposed to be this, yeah, you need so many kills, boy, before you can actually go in and do something, and I'm not really sure about this, but I can tell that stealing your teammates' jungle items and your teammates' creeps is not the thing that you should do. You can see that both these guys are playing a game where they wanna finish everything that's above. I wasted my ult here on purpose. No, that wasn't on purpose. Like, there was just really big thumbs and I was just misclicking everything here. So bad transition, but after all it did not really hurt because no one else was there. No one else is contesting my jungle creep, so I can go in here and continue my rotation. There's this balance between going in for rotations as well as going in for kills, and it's a really narrow thing that you should be aware of. So you need to attack, you need to gank, and on the other side you need to continue your rotation because it's just what gives you some more power. We're damaging the Flash here. He comes in for some fight. I don't know why he's like doing that. He can't really get me, and doesn't really matter. Like the other jungler did a really good job on getting the Abyssal Dragon. That was ace, but then everyone else gets a little bit caught off here. So I'm making it from the back, and a dead Telenass is always a good Telenass. Like that's how I love my Telenasses. Try to use off my skills here. That Batarang was really bad, but luckily for me I have enough power that I can get Flash for free. The Batarang should have went straight into his face, but things like that happen. I don't know why Lumbur lets himself farm, like be farmed that much. Doesn't really make sense because there's no really need to that. And that is like the worst thing that you can do as any character. That's free farm. Like, thanks Florentino, great sportsman, you still stood there and I just got you. And that was kind of really weird. Going for the jungle item now to be a little bit more tanky. But I think Batman's damage output so far is really great. Like, I'm on level 9 right now. These guys are on level 7, and there's a dead Telenass straight to the face. There's nothing that Zip can do against that. That was super lucky. I don't know why she is playing so exposed. And every single time I can get an AV carry for free like that, it's just another moment where we can actually dominate the game. And that's how we roll. Like, right now we are standing 8-5 and 7 of these kills have been mine. So I'm going in on the Yoma here. Zip tries to clear out things here. Really nice of him to help. Limbo heals me off, and with the addition of Lubu, we are able to get another kill for the team. Telenass is here, and she's trying to solve things, but there's not really that much that she can do against it. I do get the gold from the minion, and that's just how you want your Batman play to work out. Like, that is so nice. 7 kills in 7 minutes. That's how you want to play the game. It was a little bit luck, but somehow gameplay as well, and I just believe that in the lower leagues Batman is still a force to reckon with, because he's just doing so much damage. And now you can see that I completely miscalculated the stuff that I would been doing on the mana, because now I don't have any mana left, and I'm quite lucky that Yorn doesn't get my mana buff here, because I need the mana to perform better. And I'm going to stealth mode, but I think that the guys could see me because they have been regrouping, and yeah, that is something that we want to achieve. Now we got a little bit of back and forth play. Everyone's grouping up in the middle lane. The Flash is 2 levels below me, which is quite nice, and we do get some farm here. Another dead. Another dead Florentino. That's pretty sad, because Florentino is still one of the strongest characters in the game, and I think that he did not really make it use of it. Tower dive, or at least some kind of tower dive here, to get 2 kills out of that situation. 1 for me, 1 for Yorn, which is pretty nice. There's not that much that Zip can do against it, and now we are back in the game, and he's doing good. Like, that was a really great escape. He was using his skills to the fullest. That's pretty nice of Zip. Zip. And I just decided to go back because I don't want to ruin my win streak. That's just going too fine for me. And that rank breaker is just something that I can add to my stuff here. Doing a really great job. Like, the kit is solid. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever played Batman, but I think the combination out of stuff that's gonna be tanky as well as stuff that's gonna hurt is actually quite nice. Using my ult here to get Telenas, as I said, getting AD carries is always a nice thing because they are the ones that deal really much damage to your team, so that's your prioritized target. And right now I'm trying to farm a little bit up in the enemy jungle, 23 stacks here on my 30 stack item. We've got the wave pushed here, so things are looking quite nice. I don't know what this was, like, this is so strange. We've got a Florentina up here, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and why are you staying? Because that is actually my 10th kill in the game. Legendary again. And that was mental. Like, I went in here and I thought that we were fighting it, but actually we were not fighting it, and we had too many enemies fighting against us. So there's not really that much that I can do against it. I wanted to have that zip. He was on my list, like on my killing list, and unfortunately my invisibility, or my, I was not visible, just went away. So this is now a 10-1, but I think I can live with that. I think the build is quite nice. Using the shield gives you some solid sustained power. It gives you the opportunity to jump in, use a lot of your skills, and then jump out afterwards again. So Batman doesn't really divide from the other AD carries here. Of course he's not the marksman, but he is some kind of assassin, so the shield gives you some good opportunity to go in and then afterwards go out. And there's another Rioma situation, like, yeah, okay, there we go, blah blah blah. Double kill for me. And that was just too easy. Like, they're not really forcing us to do anything special. We've got the game in our hands and kind of feels like that. There is a blue buff waiting for me, and I've got the sage buff here. With further ado, like, there's not really that much that I need to do against it. And now here comes the minion wave. Vera helps to clean it with her skills, and it's just so easy for us. Like, if you pull for the enemy 18-10, that's something that you can turn around. Like, even a 29-10 is something that you can actually turn around, and there's nothing that I can do against them. There's no need to fight that fight. We are on the upper hand. We've got more towers than they have, and the only thing that we can do right now is just to clear the jungle and get some kills here. Flash is making an attempt. Completely unnecessary if you wanna ask me, and with the combination of the skills that I have, we have the opportunity to get not only one but two enemies, and now Zip is down for good. Double kill for our Lubu. Lubu is really strong right now in the current meta. He is a brawler, and he can get everything to success if you land your hits and if you're able to stun everything. And knock them off with the stuff, and now we've got the Darkslayer, and the game is pretty much done. Like, what else are they supposed to do? We have the upper hand, and we have that for quite a long time. I'm going to stealth mode to tower dive for here to death. Easy peasy. I'm not losing any health. Like, I have become a little bit more tanky. Everyone was asking what Yorn was doing, but he was doing a good job on getting the Abyssal Dragon, and right now we're just waiting for every single minion wave to finish the fucking game. And I just have to say, like, Batman is a powerhouse. Yeah, I was quite lucky getting some kills in here, but from what I was receiving, it was quite easy to do so. Like, I'm not the best player in the world, but I had the opportunity to really shine on Batman, and I really liked how he was actually performing. Don't know how you guys feel about it, but I just have the feeling that Batman is a little bit off the hook right now because of the ranged rune stuff that we got from here, and while everyone else was getting really bad focus, we try to focus on the tower here. Getting my ult up here. Told everyone to retreat in order to make a play here on the second tower, and now we got it. Yes, we did. I got the second tower, and now we're doing the third tower. I'm going in here for some Batman action, killing those minions with my ult, and as I said, there's not really that much that they can do against us. Like, yeah, they're trying so hard, they're trying every single force to get in here, but we're doing so much damage. Like, it's kind of really devastating. 14 kills on me. Lubu is getting in here again, and
Onslaught.
so sad. Like, 26-12, that's something that you can reckon with. Zip is doing a good job, but it's easy to avoid his curses, so we're going in here again. The only one who is actually right now contesting it is Zip, and yeah, I'm here to blame them, and I'm here to shame them. Look at that. Completely kited all the stuff that he was able to throw at me, so I finished the game as Batman. That was really, really nice. Like, it was actually quite fun to play Batman. I think he is a cool character. I somehow don't like the idea of getting fantasy characters like Arthur, Telenos, and all these kind of crazy things, Baldum, Grug, and everything into the game, as well as Batman. But I just have the feeling that it fitted quite well this time. So, actually, one of the best games that I have been thrown out with Batman. And yeah, if you haven't played it, I'm gonna put everything in the description below. If you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. Do this on the left-hand side of the screen. And otherwise, check my build, and yeah. Void of Dusk Gaming here, and I'm out right now. Bye-bye, guys.